Day two, Juan. Day two.
Yep, day two of many, many days to come.
Yes. Yes. So I was just talking to Ken Bozak. He's in NFT NYC with Miguel and Russell Chorus. They've been working on the Asvoria project, Metaverse, but I think
Yes.
they're kind of doing like token launches and stuff now on Solana. I've been trying to connect with them to chat with them about it. I'm definitely going to get them on the show as soon as possible. Well, Ken, I've already talked to him about it. He's going to do it. I just haven't talked to Russell yet, so it might be after NFT NYC, but it'll be great to have those guys coming on. We
Yeah. It's
booked.
been a while since since the last time I spoke with Ken. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, I
it
think
will
he
be
was sort
very
of in
nice to
this
have him back.
100%. I think he was kind of in the same boat as me. Like after the bear market started a little bit earlier than we expected. We were doing day jobs and stuff. It was fun. But yeah, no, it's great to see him back. Great to see him back as
Yes.
well.
Yeah,
And connected as
absolutely.
much as they are on Solana. Like I really think the sort of wax Solana sort of interplay is going to be really interesting. I'm getting excited about that. Who else did I talk to? Oh, I talked to the head commander over at Apex Conquest. We'll probably talk about that a little bit today. He's going to be coming on Monday. He's like booked for Monday's show. There's a few other people as well. Oh, by the way, off air, my buddy Dennis, the graphics design guy, had a good chat with him, so we could talk about that
Nice.
the Nefty team related project that shall not be named and definitely isn't real yet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nice. Yeah, but it's good if we can have a chat with him.
Yeah, and he's game and like one of my favorite people. Like just an absolute gem of a human being and very, very good. He did all of our stuff for Uplift and is very passionate about it. So I guess we don't have a guest
Awesome.
today, but we were kind of tossing back and forth some ideas or whatever. I think we can go to Nefty and take a look at the top drops that are going on right now, and the top the upcoming drops. Again,
Yes.
as the title of this show, we want, like, if you're dropping on Nefty, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to have you on and do a real tight 15-20 minute show on what you're doing with your drop and who you are and where people can find you and why you love this space so much, that kind of thing.
Yes. Awesome.
Coffee. All right, so let's get that Apex thing. Is pretty exciting. I guess one more bit of news: the Woofy airdrop is going to be on the 8th, right? Claim, I guess, not really an airdrop, but the claim button goes live on the 8th of this month, which should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that one will be pretty interesting. To be honest, I don't know what to expect. Will it be a big airdrop? Will it be a tiny airdrop? I don't know.
Yeah,
And
no idea.
the only thing that worries me is that after today's W airdrop, the W airdrop, I think that has been the airdrop of the year.
What's the W airdrop?
It's the wormhole token.
Oh, I have no idea what that is.
Token dropped today. If you have used the wormhole to move tokens from one blockchain to the other, you qualified before. I think it was the snapshot. What was on February 24 or something like that.
That's like a wax snapshot.
No, it's a snapshot where they check which wallets made a transfer between blockchains before that date, and if you had one, you had a ridiculous allocation. I claimed over 15K from that.
Holy shit!
Airdrop.
So when you say transferred from one to another, by the way, we got somebody watching. You are, whoever you are, please say hello. You are officially the first live streaming, unless one has it up on a screen, which would be hilarious.
Yeah, nice.
So
for example, if
transferring one, how do you do that?
Transferred, I don't know, USDT from Solana to Ethereum or vice versa, or from even Terra Luna was included. If you move from Terra Luna to Ethereum or whatever, there are many because the wormhole, it's operating in multiple on multiple blockchains. So if you had used it before February 24, you qualified for the airdrop that started today, and it's been crazy.
That's crazy. All right, well, thank you. for that news. I
Yeah,
had absolutely no
check
idea.
your news. Check if one of your wallets is.
I'm absolutely doing that.
Yeah.
Just said the
Yeah.
site's not available in my region. That's upsetting.
Oh yeah. Maybe you'll need a VPN to check.
VPN. Yeah, all right. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Wonder if it would just show up in my wallet though. Whatever. I can check that later on. This is the tight 20-minute show, not the 3-hour sprawling. Well, okay, well that's cool. So wormhole airdrop, everybody should check that out if you've been transferring anything between. Because I'm pretty sure I have. Like I'd be surprised if I hadn't. Yeah. So the Woofy airdrop that's coming. We're probably gonna try and time because we've got the Apex Conquest stuff, the drop for the uplift. We're doing a commander collab, so you have to pick up some shipple stuff and have one of the 10 million upliftium NFTs. So and then you blend those together and you get this fancy fancy thing that we're putting up there. That's going to be a commander. It's going to work on Apex Conquest. If you have any questions about Apex Conquest, show up Monday because we're going to have the head guy here to chat about that. Nefty's going to be doing a collab with them. And of course,
I hope so because we haven't discussed it yet. But I'm pretty sure it will go through.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, no, I was kind of I shared with him in sort of just generally what your ideas were, and he was very excited about it. He was like, "That's
awesome."
Yeah, really, really, really good. Yeah, it's a cool thing. I mean, my favorite thing about it is it's community focused. It's kind of ingenious, right? It ends up using all the project's tokens to have a meaningful part in the game, right? So suddenly, Lithium has a use case in that arena. I think that's really smart. A lot of tokens out there. We always wanted to have more use case for Lithium. Now that there's not a whole lot of stuff going on in game where you can use it, there's just not a lot of stuff going on. It's great to have different use cases. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, we're gonna time that drop for the Woofy airdrop. Probably we'll probably get some confirmation on that. But yeah, then I think I'm just really curious to see what happens to the DeFi space on Alcor too, right? I mean, we'll have a Lithium, Woofy pair, I would imagine, right? Like we should set up a Nefty one. Shipple, I'm sure we'll do one like that. We should see, a bunch of farms pop up, incentivizing those things. Like it's gonna be interesting, right? And who knows what the value is gonna be? I have no idea. But yeah, it's that part's gonna be interesting too. So lots going on. And last show,
awesome.
If you'll recall, I said that the halving had happened already because I was apparently on the bad drugs. Juan explained to me that it's actually in a couple weeks. So thank you for that. The halving hasn't even happened yet. So this to me, this is so fun. And again, the fact that cycles have gone more or less the same way in the past is no confirmation that it's going to happen in the future. I feel like I have to remind myself of that all the time, right? But it rhymes with the past, certainly, and the fact that we're having this much action before the halving even happens feels really intense to me. What does it feel to you?
Oh, for me, it feels really crazy, really intense, as you said, and I think that what I regret is that I'm already almost 100% in with my allocations. I don't have a lot more to add to my positions right now, but yeah, right now we have a decent dip. I added a bit here, not as much as I wanted, but it's okay.
There you go. Well, and that's the same thing with last season, right? Like we wanted to figure out, how to do some business in the bear market or the mid market, I guess is probably where we're at right now. The sort of the time where it should go sideways. And I think it's very possible to me that, this entire year kind of goes sideways. But if it goes sideways right at the previous high for Bitcoin, that's just supercharged, craziness potential. Again, it could drop to 20 just as easily, right? It could drop to 30. Bitcoin could get cut in half over the next 3 months.
Yeah,
and that would be normal.
It's very difficult. Predicting what will be the price next week, it's very difficult.
Yeah. Makes it fun-ish.
Yeah, we should make some prediction NFTs.
Oh, that's a good, do you like a prediction market?
Yeah, we have higher or lower, and you can buy them today, and we raffle the next day, something for
So you basically want to have a
for the
futures
winners.
contract.
Yeah,
I see
well,
you.
not a
I
be a
see you.
futures contract, but it's only something very simple, something extremely simple. Yeah, that would be awesome.
No, we should totally. Somebody who's anonymous should do that.
True. That would be better. Yeah,
Wink,
we'll
wink,
find an
nudge, nudge.
anonymous guy
Yeah, no,
there.
yeah, we'll find some crazy hacker guy who wants to be the Satoshi Nakamoto of the definitely only for fun
Yes. Yeah,
prediction market.
absolutely.
I mean, there's something to be said for prediction markets generally. Even on the insane political stuff here in the United States, like they have a tendency to get it right. Which is interesting. When you have money on the line, as it turns out, you'll actually go and look at data instead of just shoving your head up your own ass. Anyways, so
Yeah.
prediction markets, yeehaw, huge fan. Okay, so let's take a look at the Nefty top markets. I was actually going to see who is actually up on top these days for collections. Oh, I see you still have the Nefty Royals thing going on. That's always fun.
Yeah, but it has changed a lot because during the bear market, a lot of projects had to sell their Nefty allocation to be
Stay
able to
alive.
survive and keep on going. So
Yeah.
But I think it's normal. And as soon as we have more activity back on wax, I'm pretty sure the Nefty Royals will come to life again.
Awesome. All right. So, and what? So when with the allocation thing, what do? Hey, little mob, I'm so excited about the project. That's awesome. Yeah, for the Nefty allocation, how does Nefty Royals work right now? Like for projects that want to kind of keep an ear to the ground on taking advantage of that if they want.
I think it only depends on how much Nifty you have staked for your collection, and that's it. Let's say that it's very basic how it works, but we've been discussing doing something different. But to be honest, with the level of activity that we have right now on Wax, it doesn't make sense to create complex algorithms to do it. But I'm pretty sure that in the upcoming months we will be doing something more interesting to motivate people to be on the Nefty Royals.
All right, especially when we've had the chance to interview a few dozen projects on here, and then we'll have a good ear to the ground on kind of letting them know what's going on. All right, so the top collections.
Yeah, well, I think it depends. What do you want to see? Top collections or top drops?
So I'm going to do top drops right now. I do want to do top collections at some point.
Yeah, I think top drops is more interesting.
Yeah, right. It's a little bit more,
because
kindly.
If you want to see top collections, you will have Funko like 10,000 times, and So let's go for top drops.
That's fun. All right, so NFT Battle Matters, Bullshipples and Scrawn from the Colony have been yelling at me about this. I played it for a little bit. It's actually really fun, but time consuming, so I had to stop. But that was the only reason. It's quite the project. It's a lot like some of the sort of gaming kind of minority things that came out last cycle, but this one feels like 10, 20 times more complex. So
Okay.
the market dynamics are really interesting. And it seems like, and this actually seems like a bit of a pattern. Apex is a little bit like this too. It's not like the crazy inflation days of our planet, which I miss a little bit. Don't tell anybody. I don't miss the Hangover. But like these projects now, like you put some money in, you buy the pass for this thing and you get some other stuff and you might buy some little power-ups or whatever. You're basically working for that season to try and get your money back plus a little bit, which seems a lot. Well, I mean, it is not seems it's way more sustainable. And creates I think a lot of these guys are doing really well on secondary project wise, right? So it's pretty good. Yeah, I like if anybody's curious about it, if anybody knows anybody with NFT Battle Miners, I'd love to chat with them because I think they've done a really good job.
Yeah, and it would be very nice to have them here and chat with them.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would definitely have to have Bullshipples or Scrawn here because they, especially Scrawn. Scrawn was like yelling at me about NFT battle miners. It kind of helped me get started because it's the learning curve in the beginning is not insignificant. It was easy, but it was a lot. All right, so have you heard of Mars Trader? Do you know what this is?
No, not at all.
I haven't either. Well, there you go. Maybe we'll get them on sometime.
Yeah.
Dungeon items, obviously, Wombat. I haven't messaged
Yeah.
Adrian yet, but it's been too long since I talked to him. But I mean, since they acquired Atomic, for some reason they've been really busy. Who knows?
Yeah. I think Adrian is very busy at the moment, so that's
For
okay.
sure.
Let's hope he's doing really good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think they are doing a good job with Atomic, so yeah.
Yeah,
that's good.
I was excited about that because like I felt like they were dropping the ball at Atomic pretty hard, and that's Wombat and that team. They don't know how to drop balls. They're pretty good. So yeah, there's another Dungeon Master package over here. Watercolor sketch art. Oh, they're these guys are selling really good actually. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Sketch art
nice.
annual
It's
VIP
good
pass.
seeing them there.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go through here and like just start messaging these guys because that's cool to see an art project doing that good. Nerds Unite, adorable.
Yeah.
No idea what that is. Cosmos 11, haven't heard of these guys. The Hustle, I think somebody in the Uplift Discord was talking about the Hustle. It's another one of these games, but it's probably worth checking out. Nerds Unite is another one. So yeah, there's a few of these things going on. Aphelium, no freaking clue what that is. That's awesome. Pixel Media looks really adorable. Little art pack going on over there.
Yeah.
Wax Waifus. I feel like I recognize that.
Well, Waifus, it's a couple of guys in Germany. We had them for a Nefty Blocks X spaces. Very nice. We are working on a collab with them for Betsy. So yeah, we'll be releasing something better with them. I'll see if they can join someday here with video and awesome. Talk again about their collection.
All right, cool. I'll be excited about that. So Pop and Stock. I don't know what that is. Fun. Looks like another game. Yeehaw. The Online Inn. No idea what that is. Psycho Dino. I like it already. Some art going on over there. Possum Kitties. What? Oh, that's NFT Gamer. I know those guys. We should chat with those guys. Oh, this 6 p.m. software. We hung out with those guys last cycle too. And again,
with Jake.
The Wax ID link thing is really smart. It helps you to link your Wax account with Discord, which is really cool. Tacos in the Daylight. Kool-Aid test. Don't know what that is. That one's probably spicy. So yeah, that Online Inn, they've got a few things going on now, which is really cool. That water sketch art, again, they're doing good, which is awesome.
Yeah.
These things are cool. Vulnerability agents. This is some of the and I don't know if this is AI art or not, but it's definitely the kind of thing that you can do fairly easily with stuff like Runway and stuff like that. But it looks really great. And for the record, if it's actually animated and it's not AI art, I apologize because it's really, really good and I should shut my mouth. Block Art Wave, never heard of them. Fellium, they had another one going on up there. Nifty Wizards, dude, Nifty Wizards. That's going
still
back.
Alive.
That's going back. I am dead certain I still have. I was on the Nifty Wizards kind of head council early on, and then I just didn't have time. And you had to have a staff, and you got to help out or whatever. I think I still have dozens of little silver pieces or wooden pieces or whatever in one of my accounts. That's fun. I'm glad they're going. And so, and for anybody that doesn't know, Nifty Wizards is this I don't know what they're doing now, but they were basically just a Telegram connected word game for the longest time, and it would would connect to the NFTs and stuff, and it was really early on. But yeah, that's cool. It's very cool. Excuse me, more Dungeon Master stuff. I don't know what that was. What else we got? Cat stickers, reward runner. Again, anybody who's doing these drops, we'd love to have you on the show and chat with you guys. ASIC
Yeah,
miner
yeah.
pack. That's a throwback. Yeah, there's the one. What was that one? The bit miner one. Man.
Well, maybe it's in the upcoming drops. I don't know. Because here you're watching the top drops, but I think there are many interesting things coming up in the next few days.
Awesome. Yeah, Sean from the Coronaverse just hit me up on Telegram. He's very persistent, so he definitely should come on. Like massive points for persistence, for sure. For sure, does a lot of art drops. Okay, so there we go. We got the those are the top best performing drops right now. Here's some of the upcoming ones. Again, like we'd love to have people on to talk about these drops before they go live. So we got BDB, pixelated park. I mean, that looks really cool. Obviously, enough anime to fill a small oil tanker, which is normal. Magic Dust.
I think, but wait, because you skipped
awesome.
Skunky Chunks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Skunky Chunks is amazing. It's one of the
these guys here.
Collections. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It would be very nice to have them also because I love what they are doing.
What can you tell me anything about it?
I don't know exactly how it works, the mechanics, but the art is amazing. If you check the collection, go to and find Skunky Chunks, you will see lots of their
let's go
NFTs. There. Let's check the market for them. Check the.
Oh, the market here. There we go.
Yeah, there you are.
Oh yeah,
look at those Skunky Chunks. It's amazing. I really love their art.
Fun. And I thought so. They've got a token because some of those drops were for Skunky token.
Yes, indeed.
It's a lucky bag pack. See, now I'm gonna probably have to buy one of these things. Dang it, one. That was always the danger at looking at all these things. Like I would just end up with random stuff all over the place. And honestly, I regret very few of them, to be honest. So there's that. All right, Magic Dust. That's connected to the Nefty Wizards project. So yay for them. That token's been around for a long time. Senior Lupe, I had him on the show before. We'll see if we can get him. Those guys back on.
I think Senior Lupe and the Chumis are a favorite. It's an all-time favorite on Wax.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's great now. Like this is the second. There's the OGs. There's Wax OGs now.
Yes,
and that he would definitely, or they would definitely qualify.
You know this one, but also the Red Critter. It's also a very nice collection. I love their art.
These guys.
It's also very nice.
Cool. All right.
Very cool stuff. What they are doing.
Awesome. All right. Good shout out. And then we got a bunch more NFT Battle Miner stuff. The equipment packs and the pilot stuff. So a lot of this stuff is just for getting in on the getting some ways to upgrade your stuff in one of the main games because they've got a mining segment that I couldn't really get into that. That seemed sort of more complicated than I really wanted to get into. The other side of the game, so there's two like major parts of this whole game. The learning curve on that was a lot easier. It was just like there's tons of stuff. Like it was just completely nuts. But it is one of those things that'll keep you engaged, every 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 hours. Like it's a lot. And that's where these season passes come in. But again, like worth experiencing if you've ever liked any of those kinds of games. Talk about frickin' Wax OGs. They got a bunch of stuff coming in. I can't wait to have those guys on.
They are also always doing cool stuff. I think they're also doing something on Solana. So having them would be also awesome. Having them here and chat about what they are doing, not only on Wax but on other chains. Because I love what they do all the time.
Yeah, me too. They've been on top of it for a long time.
Yeah,
and so their drop is in 8 days. And so this is the thing too. Like anybody, you feel free to go to neftyblocks.com/drops, and you'll be able to see the top or upcoming, or exploring the ones that are coming in. And on all the upcoming ones, they've got the countdown, which is really smart. I remember so many times last cycle, like just eyeballing that countdown down to the last second to get the latest art planets.
Yeah.
Oy. Well, and buying way too many pieces of land in the uplift, which will eventually, pay off when we get around to that. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, great. So, long story short, if you know anybody that is running a project on Wax and wants to get some attention to it and wants to come on and have a chat and explain what they're doing, then let us know. We want to have them on for sure. And again, we're gonna come in every morning at 11. We're gonna try and keep it under 20 minutes today. We totally failed, but we were looking at too many things. So, what are you gonna do? And yeah, so again, tell everybody you know to get on here. If you know anybody in the Solana space that's doing meme coins or anything interesting, I absolutely want to talk to them. We're gonna be getting a lot more exposure to the Solana space connected to Wax through Woofy and through a bunch of other stuff. And so I want to meet all those guys and like have them be able to come on and let us know what they're doing. Now I got to go check out Wormhole. Dang it, Juan. Was that like on you check like an Ethereum address or what? What
I
primary
checked
chains?
I checked the Terra address, I checked the Solana address, and I checked the Ethereum address, and yeah, I got some decent allocation there. And
Crazy.
but also, if you owned a DGOD, I think that you also had an allocation if you moved your DGOD from Solana to Ethereum. I don't know exactly how it worked because I didn't have a DGOD. I have a couple of dudes, and that didn't go that well. Still, some of them were able to claim, but not everybody. But yeah, I don't know. But if you move tokens from one chain to the other, you are entitled to the allocation for sure.
Pretty sure I did. All right, we'll have to check that out. Little Bob, we're not doing giveaways yet. Thanks for your Wax project there, Wax wallet there. But it's only a matter of time before we start doing some giveaways on this show.
Absolutely.
So yeah. All right, guys. Stay tuned till tomorrow. Again, have people get a hold of us. We don't have a guest yet for tomorrow. We'd love to be sitting down with somebody. I'm going to do some digging too, but we've got a lot of guests, or well, at least a couple guests for next week already. And yeah, Bob's your uncle. Rock and roll.
Awesome.